Okay, our next recipe we'll do, sit them on a plate. This is going to be our tray. I'm going to quickly show you how to prepare them. And then you can decide whether you want to cook them in the microwave or even your pressure cooker or the oven. I'll make some really nice. You usually don't eat artichokes just by themselves. You usually make a sauce. So we're going to do that sauce after we've got the artichokes on cooking. And then it's quite a sociable event because you sit down around the table and you don't want to eat much, but you're talking and enjoying. It's a bit of a gourmet, bit of a foodies. Right, we've got them all open like that, and what we've got to do now is take a clove of garlic, one each. My son always says to me, Mum, just crush it with a knife like that. So there you go, and put the whole one in down the centre. You want to get it right down there, and you want to put a little bit of olive oil. This is the extra virgin olive oil, and do the same to every one. Put a little bit of oil, put your clove of garlic, and did I put salt on them? Hang on, I'll put some salt, and I've got the last one here. Put our garlic down there. A little bit of olive oil, salt. It's actually quite a quick dish, and it's less fussing around if you're doing it in the microwave. Like I say, you can do it in the oven, and you'll know when they're cooked. But once you've done that, so just put a little bit of water in because you want it steamy. So a little bit of water, and then I've got some lemon here, frozen lemon from when our lemons are in season. We freeze a bit for when we haven't. So you probably just take that will be enough lemon. Put that in around it. Oops. Like that. Now cover it with your plastic wrap, and that will go into the microwave for 10 minutes. If you're doing like twice as much, you'll need twice the time. If you've got the oven, we'll put it into the oven, and probably it will be a lot longer, maybe half an hour in a moderate oven. So I'll put that in the oven, and then we'll make the sauce that we're going to eat it with. Okay, so this has been 10 minutes, and you can see it's hot and steamy. Your artichokes are actually cooked now. What I like to do though is, because my plastic broke when I put my finger through it when I took it out of the microwave, I like to leave it sit while the meal is until the last minute. Then I take the plastic off at the last minute so they're still steaming. But they're good. Now I'm going to just let them cool while I'm making the artichoke. Now I did promise you that I was going to show you how to eat the artichokes, and I will. But when you're having this type of meal and you've got your grape juice here, we like to put a little bit of lemon juice. Now I've just used the lemon juice from the freezer and put it in the microwave. Just put a little bit of lemon juice in it to give it a bit of a tang. But when it comes to the artichokes, take your artichoke like this, and the outer ones, you'll see on the end is the flesh. That's what you scrape with your teeth. Like that. That's all you eat. And then usually, that's why I have this silver plate here. At the end of the meal, this plate will be full of the leaves. So you sit around and everybody's talking and they're eating and they're pulling until when you get to the very middle. So all those you will eat as you go. You just take these ones and eat them like that, and then when you get to the very middle, as the artichoke goes, you'll eat all those. You must be very careful because in the middle, not only is it the heart which you want, there are the hairs that you don't want. You can see how that's all cooked and pulling away like that. Right in the middle, I take it like that. Those hairs you don't want to eat. See those little fibres there? Take the hairs off it, and then you can eat, once you've got the hairs off it, you can eat the rest of it, the tips. But Don't eat the ends. Don't eat those ends. So you can. And then here, you will see these hairs here. Take those hairs off carefully because you can't eat them. And you'll pick them up like that. Take the hairs right out and put them on your plate. And then what is left is the artichoke heart. You see the heart? And that's what we want. That's the prize of the whole thing. That's the big deal about artichokes. And that's what you'll eat with this one here. So when you put that there and you take the chickpeas, that's really the prize, what you want to eat. So generally when you get together, everyone's eating and talking and the leaves. But when it gets to the artichoke heart, that's your gourmet part. That's the delicacy. And you can eat that with the chickpeas. Delicious. Really good. So to your health and happy vegan.